I am Linda. I'm a homemaker. I have one daughter, and the house is a disaster zone. It's a mess.
I'm Kristen, and I'm Linda's daughter. My mom has anything from trash, from fast food restaurants, whatever she's brought home, just thrown on the floor. She has a dog in the house. There is poop all over the floor.
The last 5 years, I ended up food on the floor, cans on the floor, drinks. It just accumulated time after time and made a mess. Big mess.
She has no pathway. There's no way you can see the carpet of her house anymore. Things are stacked to the ceiling. Literally.
Yeah, I walk over everything, bare feet. I got used to walking over plastic and cans and orange juice bottles. I hold on to the chair, I hold on to the boxes, hold on to the plastic bins. I got to the sofa, I just collapsed.
The bathroom stopped working, and I've heard that she was using a bucket.
The toilet doesn't work, no bathroom water. Everything's broke. It's hell. It's hell living here.
I don't know why she wants to keep things and hoard. I just know my mom's been depressed for as long as I can remember. That also made my mom's hoarding worse. When I was growing up, the house was already showing signs of her hoarding. I couldn't take it anymore. I left home when I was 17. I had kids by the time I was 21, and I stopped drinking, traded one habit for another, and became hooked on painkillers. I screwed up a lot because of my drug usage.
I'm Shantae, and I'm Linda's granddaughter. I was at school, and I got called onto the office. They said, "You're to ride bus home." I walked in, and everybody's crying, and sat down, and I was like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Your mom got arrested." I just instantly broke down. I started freaking out, banging my head off walls, everything, and I was like, what do I do?
I'm Dallas, and I'm Linda's grandson. I didn't know, because I was young, I didn't know what was going on. I thought my mom was gonna be gone for a week. So then, next thing you know, she's in prison for 2.5 years.
The very thing that I hated most now my kids were going through.
It was a big responsibility, and especially at my age. And my husband was so sick at the time with the congested heart failure. So I had full responsibility by myself, taking care of the kids.
Back then, the piles were about 2 feet on the ground. There was always cans, drinks, wrappers from restaurants, food, dog feces, Some days I'd sleep on the recliner. Sometimes you'd sleep on the couch.
Living there, I slept on the floor on a hospital mattress that my grandpa had.
I talked to my kids on the phone while I was in prison. The things I would hear literally tore me up. You don't want your kids to ever go through that. I could not let her go back. She was buried alive, living in filth. It absolutely turned my life upside down because I turned into the OCD person of, I don't want my house to look like her house. So I'm not sleeping, I'm not eating, I'm staying up cleaning nonstop, waiting on her, picking up her mess.
It's a lazy mentality. She just wants to lay around, throw her trash on the ground and not pick it up ever, you know.
And I was having to take stuff away from her. The kids were having to take trash away from her that she was not wanting to get rid of.
Well, welcome everybody.
Thank you.
Hello, hello. Are we ready to get started today?
Yes. I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert and I specialize in hoarding.
So basically, if it's broken,
Throw
it
it
should
away.
go.
Yes.
If it's soiled,
Throw it away.
if it has dog dew all
Throw it
over
away.
it, throw it away.
Yes.
Got it. So it sounds like you're in a pretty good space and you know what to do.
Oh, yes.
All right?
Yay.
So
I'm proud of you.
everybody, are we proud of Linda? Yes, yes. So you're going to be sitting over there. We're going to parade right on by. Okay, are we clear, everybody? Yes. All right. I want you wearing masks. I want you in gloves. Everybody, that way. Let's go. Linda, and I'll help you out. We're going to start handing things out as you go by Linda. Show her items and then put it on the truck. But basically, everything should be tossed. Clear?
Yeah, go.
Great.
Yeah, go.
Go.
Keep. Yeah,
All
keep.
of it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's over there. Now, this is the house you wanted to see. Can you see all of the feces?
SOS pads wouldn't help.
Think about this. Animals have been pooping and peeing on this, and you want to clean it to give it to a child who's going to touch it, potentially put their fingers in their mouth. You can never give a child
Never.
something that
Oh, yeah,
is
I see
covered.
that. Now. Get rid of it. Yeah, I
Okay.
see it now.
Okay?
Can someone take this and put it on the truck, please? Thank you.
Everything in that house has in fact been contaminated. See, this is all poop.
Yeah.
And that's urine from the rodents and everything.
Uh-huh.
There isn't anything that could possibly be in there unless you think there's jewelry or something of value in which they can go through it. But I don't want them to go through it here because all the feces is going to come flying at us with the
Okay.
wind.
All right.
So permission to go?
I don't need it. but-
Okay. The reality is the percentage of stuff that she can hold on to is going to be not even close to being proportional to what has to go.
I want you to take a whiff of this for a second, okay?
Mildew, isn't it?
Urine.
I'd like to put that one in the wash machine.
Okay. This is one of those things you're gonna have to let go of.
Those were nice Christmas gifts, and they can be washed and laundered.
Nothing will clean this.
Yes, they will. I've been to the laundromat many a times.
You don't need that. It's contaminated. You've got to let it go. It's replaceable, okay?
And I love my blankets.
I know, and they can be replaced too.
And they're beautiful, but look.
You can't get that out.
Linda and Kristen do not communicate well. In fact, they don't even make eye contact when they're talking to one another.
I don't want to argue. I'm getting tired.
I want everything to go.
You want it all to go. Can you just tell that to your mother, please?
If it can be replaced, get rid of it. Get the out so we can assess the
We are
damages.
doing that. I know that. I've heard it. Your mouth. I've heard it. Yes. We're getting rid of the stuff. Look at the truck.
Okay.
Linda's doing a lot of hiding behind her sunglasses so that she doesn't really have to share her feelings and deal with some of the painful emotions that she's pushed down.
Dallas, can you take off your mask for me? Because I want to talk to the two of you. My question to both of you is, I'm looking at all of this feces and all sorts of nasty.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing all sorts of clothes, probably from when you were kids. Was this the stuff that you were sleeping in and walking on and living in when you were living here?
Yeah.
Was your clothing soiled like this? I mean, how did you pick out clothes to go to school?
We had bins.
You had bins.
Like those totes like those. We kept our clothes in them.
Come on in, Kristen. I'm asking the question if this is the kind of stuff that they were
She
dealing
had clean
with.
clothes every day, both
No, we
kids
didn't.
did.
No.
Well, that's what I'm.
Speak up, Dallas. Speak up.
We did not have
We went
clean
to the
clothes.
laundromat every week down here, and Shantae knows I spent about $40 a week doing the laundry each week.
My opinion of what she was saying about the past, I think she was lying because, I mean, I was there, I witnessed it. She's just got something wrong in her head, really.
She had clean clothes, you can ask the teacher. And Dallas had clean clothes.
Linda is rewriting her own narrative about what exactly happened.
She's saying you had clean clothes.
I went to the laundromat every week.
Linda is telling Shantae and Dallas, you went to school with clean clothes. And they're coming back saying, yeah, we went to the laundromat. The problem is we were living with mice and cockroaches and poop. We were going to school in clothes that smelled like urine.
CPS got called. Because of how we smelled and how we looked.
I'm seeing this come out, and this was your life. For how many years?
2,
It was not 2, it was like 3.
3.
Your mom
It was
wants to-
25 months. I know.
Okay, 2. Sorry. I thought it was
Probably
3.
felt like a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry.
It's cool. Kind of dirty, but
Just glad we're not living in it anymore.
We're not.
Yesterday, we brought out tons and tons from the house to be thrown away. We cleared the entire entryway. So today, the weather is very bleak, bad, rainy, terrible. We have tents set up everywhere, one for the family, one for us. We're going to have a great attitude. We are going to get this place as clean as we can possibly do it in the time that we have. Let's go. Come on in. Pick a location. Come on in, gather around, and then we'll have a quick conversation. I put down a big tarp in the middle, rake it into the middle of the tarp, take the tarp out, dump the tarp out onto the truck. This is what we're calling dump and dig. All right, let's go. And don't worry about mice, they'll be here. Four of us are going out. Somebody else put the tarp in. I'd like for us to now clear the dining room and the kitchen. There's no debating it. It's just going on the truck. Let's go. I'm really excited to get into the dining room because I'm sure that the worst of this is over. How much worse can it get? And as we start cleaning it out, horror of horrors, I'm seeing a hook screwed into the wall, and I'm seeing chains and a leash. This is what is disturbing.
Yeah, I know.
Tell me what I'm seeing, please.
The dog that she had the most hurt from losing, she kept the dog chained up right here.
And there's another whole chain of.
That's where I rescued one from over there. I mean, it's skin and bones, and it was like learning how to walk again, basically, from being on, what, that much chain? And like every dog she gets, she ties up.
Every dog she gets, she chains up.
Linda's dogs were chained. They were urinating and defecating all in the same spot. The fact that she had them chained up is very concerning because she truly believes she was providing adequate care for these dogs.
Good dog.
Lord knows how long that dog was there, was eating, pooping, and living in a six-inch line of rusted chain.
This is the one that was chained here, is the one she was most attached to.
The one that she was, you're hearing that, right, Doctor? The one that she was most attached to, she chained here.
Based on the response she had to all that waste that was in there, which was no response, she had no reaction at all to what we were all seeing. I think that she needs a psychological evaluation because I do believe the more time I spend with her that she has the early stages of dementia. I truly think she's a danger to herself, quite frankly.
It's raining again today. And I don't know how it happens, but when the odds are against us, the odds are against us all the way. But we are committed to doing what we can for Linda and the family. Today, it's pretty simple. The bottom floor of the whole house has been cleared out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay? So what we're going to do today is go upstairs and we're going to start bringing down all the bins that you have up there. You want to take a guess at how many there are?
Probably 32.
Okay, I'm going to guess it's more toward 100.
100? Oh my God.
Let me ask you this. When was the last time you were actually upstairs?
Yeah, 10 or 12 years.
So 12 years that stuff has been sitting up there, which makes me question, based on what was downstairs, what upstairs looks like.
It's not that bad upstairs. It's not no clutter or trash. Everything's put away. A lot of new, clean stuff.
It's put away or it's
In the
stored
bins.
in bins?
Yeah, storage bins, yeah.
Okay, that's
But
two
there's
different things.
No clutter or anything to rake up off the floor.
But what we're going to do, Linda, we're going to start any minute. We're going to be bringing all those bins down. I'm going to have the junk team and the organizers do a chain. They're just going to hand it all the way off down here. We're going to line it up down through to the sidewalk here. So let's see what we've got to deal with, okay? You're in position. I want you to go up a couple of stairs. Up a couple of stairs. You're perfect. Everybody stand here. We're gonna just pass it all down. Are you all ready? Everybody up there ready? Okay, let's go. Start passing. There's this toy box that says Kristen's Toys.
Yeah,
Is that something that you're going to want to keep?
I don't want to keep anything.
I'm so glad to hear you say it. I said to my team this was going to be a much easier day because all of the human waste and all of the deterioration of the house was really downstairs. But as we went upstairs, we were finding feces everywhere, holes in the stairs. In the master bedroom, you could see through to the attic upstairs. There was just cracks everywhere, and the house is settling. The structure is gone. I have to explain the bad news to Linda. Unlike what we all predicted, it's full of mouse poop and everything up there too, Linda. I'm sorry, honey, but you know, things are just as bad upstairs. Maybe there's no human waste, maybe there isn't any dog waste, but it's all mouse infested. Everything is urinated on, pooped on. You thought you maybe had 30 bins. At this count right now, we've got 202 out here.
202.
We've probably got about 1,000 boxes in there, in addition to more bins. Every other bin that I open is just full of mouse poop. I'm just gonna lay down what I see as a fact. This house is not safe. There is no way you can move back into this house. This house is probably going to have to be condemned.
That's my hopes and dreams of getting back in the house.
That was my hope
to
and
go.
plan, to get you back in
Yeah,
here.
I know. You worked hard to get this done, Kristen. I know that. My main
I didn't know
concern
it was
is
this
to
bad.
get back into the house.
I didn't know it was that bad. I was trying to get you back in it.
I know that's my main concern. I went through all this stuff and I can't get back in my house. My God, after I went through all this, I got rid of all this stuff so I could get back in my house. My God, I've lived here since 76. My God, I went through all this and I can't get back in my house.
I mean, it's heartbreaking. I had planned and prayed and had all hopes of getting her back home. I tried. I tried to get her back in. Now it's too far gone. I tried to do what I could.
I know you did.
I knew it wasn't
Wondrous.
healthy in there, but
Yeah.
I thought
I knew you tried to do your best. You ran here, and you know, I thought for sure that get back in the house. You did everything. You ought to be proud of yourself.
I tried to fix it.
I know you did. My God, I know that. Well, I'm proud of you. My God.
Thought for sure it worked. Sorry. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. The plan didn't work. I love my house. I really do.
Kristen was crying. Linda certainly was crying. I think today, even though there's a lot of despair for the family, there's also a lot of opportunity for freedom because we have the facts and everybody can start to make sense of what to do. Given that we can't get back in the house to access anything more, we have to leave what's upstairs. We're not going inside ever again, neither are they. It's now time for us to actually board up the windows of the house and put caution tape around the front of the house to give everybody the clear understanding that this house is uninhabitable. And it's really a sad day. It's a sad, sad thing to have to do. And it's even worse to have the person who owns that house and who loves that house watch me doing it. You know, normally we like to take the family through the house to show what we've done. And in this case, we have to stay outside. There's caution tape. We're not crossing it, and we're having our meeting outside. It's the final piece of the day. It looks like we're at the final chapter of this particular project of our work together. Dr. Zazio and I have put together an organizing plan specifically for you, Kristen, to move forward. So I'm going to hand this out, and I want all of us to just run through it because we have resources ready for you. Dr. Zazio and I put together an entire list, getting the family in place with the proper steps in order on how to go forward.
One of the things that we are going to offer you is therapy, because that's a big missing piece. That's one of the biggest things that led to this problem is not getting help and not being able to ask for help. I've started to research a therapist that Linda can access so that she can continue this dialogue about what has led to this horrific horde and this house being condemned.
Appreciate every one of you. God bless every one of you, and may good things come to everyone.
Well, and you as well.
Yes.
And you, Kristen and Shantae.
I wanted some change here, and I don't think I could have done it without help. Everyone done a wonderful job.
I love that house. A lot of memories in it.
You gonna be okay?
So heartbreaking.
I know. Just for the best, though.
I just have to you know, move on and start fresh.
New beginning.
Yes.